is no along the road.
What happened a long time?
What? I said it's no all along the road.
See, this is Lake Tahoe. Everybody's going over to Lake Tahoe. Maybe they're getting on the road to go to Lake Tahoe. This is that road to Lake Tahoe. The people coming back from over there on the weekend. Then the whole thing's packed. On Sunday afternoon, the road from California over to Vegas is packed. And Friday night in Las Vegas, there'll be cars stretched out for 15 miles on back to back to get their way into Vegas. On used to be a room. I can stay in a room and have it comped, and on Friday and Saturday night that room goes for $300 a night. Just because the people come on in just to go to the shows, to the casinos. Even before the pandemic, Reno back there never really had any great. I mean, it wasn't really that great. A lot of people. There are probably twice as many people that you see now, but considered for being for a casino area, that's not really a lot. Yeah, Laughlin would probably be pretty. Pretty damn quiet. We can eat over at Bubba Gump's. I'll go up and have steak and eggs at that one casino for breakfast. About the Grand Canyon from Vegas, or do I wonder if we could go out the Grand Canyon from Laughlin. Have to rewash the car again. Probably a lot out here driving around in a car with a dirty car. Donner Lake, Donner Pass. They probably wouldn't eat you. Probably not enough meat. Nothing to eat. So I seen quite a host of characters last night. So them two that guy that I talked to when I got back over the casino,
Yeah.
they were all gone. The dealer was kind of hot and ran them off. So I was playing, and then I got this two Mexican guys and a girl come on in, and they sit down to play. And the Mexican guy had a big guy with a big fur coat on. You know, one of them big fluffy ones, like he was a Mac Daddy.
Yeah.
Huh? He had tattoos on him and stuff. And the girl in the middle, you know, she had one of those like zipper bra, like halter top. Her belly was showing, the top of her breasts were showing. She had a tattoo across her belly button down there. You know, but she wanted to keep playing on her phone. She fucking wouldn't listen. The other guy kept fucking didn't know how to fucking play, and they had to keep giving him instructions. And the big guy do, and then finally they finally left. So then this guy and this girl sits down, and I thought, well, maybe it's all right. But then the girl doesn't know how to play because she's trying to hold her cards with two hands, and they tell you, no, you have to hold with one. Then she wouldn't stay off her phone. She was like a hillbilly, like trailer trash. And then there's rules like you can't take, if you just lift your cards with one hand, and she'd bring her cards back by her chest, and then she dropped her cards on the floor, which is an absolute no-no. And then she was loud and drunk and everything else, and she was with her brother-in-law, and he was apologizing for her and stuff. And then finally I just got fucking fed up, and I just picked up my chips and I walked next door to the other casino just to go for a walk to get the fuck away from everybody. And then I go out over there and
Don't use if words. I'm recording.
and then I got over there and you know, and I didn't have much luck over there, so then I come back. You have to meet different people, and some of them aren't so fun to be around. I did play with that old Asian guy that was usually pretty nice to me. It was just him and me playing when I was doing all right until them other people come, and then they lost my money back again. So that's the way it goes. It goes up and down and up and down and up and down.
Wow. It's really frozen.
It's really what?
Frozen. All the mountains are frozen.
The mountain of frosted?
Frozen.
Frosty donuts?
Frosty donuts. Icy mountain.
Did you want to be up here in a snowstorm?
No.
You think the snow's getting pretty deep?
Yes. Do you see that? Let's not cover up the mountain. I'm waiting for the beer.
So what?
I'm waiting for the beer to show up.
The deer?
Beer.
Bear? I've been out here a long time, and I've never even seen one dead beside the road in the car here.
I'm waiting for the beer.
What the hell? There ain't a flying J for. Where is it? sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And I don't figure out how it works. It's like you do something and then it automatically breaks itself all the way down the hill, like going down the hill with a semi. Go boop, boop, boop. It doesn't make the sound though, because there is none. I thought it was this one. Reservation, the gas is cheaper. If you go near a resort, casinos or whatever, like, the gas gets expensive because they very well, fuck it, they're coming here to go to these things, so let's charge them. Everybody has to make money off you. If you live in a little town like Bohol, gas costs more than it does in Minot because they gotta haul the gas up there, so they gotta charge a little more. Where Fargo is cheaper gas because it's supposed to be the cheapest. But
and Minot is the same place, right?
huh?
Well, and Minot is the same place.
Minot isn't as cheap as Fargo. Fargo cheaper than Minot.
Fargo is beautiful either.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, my hometown is beautiful.
You just like living in Fargo?
Fargo is my hometown.
Do you think is Fargo got too much traffic for you?
No.
Only at 5 o'clock. So if we go home by 4, we okay, right? You know, not except if you don't go out on Saturday or Sunday, and you go out during the middle of the week, it usually is pretty quiet.
Yung parang pader na yan, ano yan, snow yan. Na tumigas na siya. Kaya parang napaligiran na lang ng hollow block na puti. Lahat na yung mga, ayan ang tataas. 4 feet kataas yung snow. Tapos lahat na yung bundok natabunan na ng snow. Kaya kulay puti na siya. Oh, you're done!
What? What are you doing?
I don't know.
I
I'm doing nothing. I'm just recording. Why don't you want to take off your bonnet?
My bonnet?
Yeah.
Because I look handsome with my bonnet.
Oh my gosh.
Covers up my old gray
You
hair.
think so? That you look handsome with that?
You bet. Did I tell you some man-child called me a grandpa?
Yeah, you told me last night.
You know, do you think other people thought that I was...
People thought that
If you were 25, 30 years old, and you looked at me, would you think I was old?
I don't know. It depends, I think.
You know, just because I have old hair and I just stumble along,
That's why I told you. I have to color your hair.
and then they just call me, hi, middle-aged man. Huh?
Because he doesn't want to listen to me. Walmart.
healthier?
I'll go to the Walmart and buy
I'd be healthier and richer if I listened to you all the time.
yeah.
But I have to just be stubborn.
You just stubborn. It's nice.
Stubborn.
Mahabang paglalakbay. From Nevada to California.
You're in California?
Not yet.
Wow. You're like the Beverly Hillbillies going to California.
Beverly Hills. Is this a Beverly Hills?
Beverly Hillbillies. You want to go to Beverly Hills?
I want to go to Beverly Hills. I want to go to the giant tree. And I'm going to the San Francisco Bridge. What else?
Yeah, I bet you can. Do they sell them? Do they sell them sticks in China?
What is this?
The candy sticks.
Which one?
The candy you're eating.
That's not from China. It's from Philippines.
Do they sell them in China?
I don't know. And why?
How do you know that? Is there more Filipino stores?
Because there's a lot of Filipino in California. In Reno, there's not a bunch of Filipino, but they have a Filipino store. So
Where?
in Reno,
Where else they have one? Do they have one in Los Angeles? I mean in Las
I think-
Vegas?
yeah, of course, many Filipino there also, and also in Los Angeles. Sooner or later, I'll build my own Filipino store in farm. Just wait a minute. Just wait for the right time. I build my own shop. Are you watching my video?
No, I can't see it. It's got
Because
glare.
somebody's watching. There's a
I should be watching.
no one can see.
No one can see me.
Yes. I'm just recording our way. There is no baby house here.
Do you want to?
Not many people living in this place. Not like in Tahoe.
Do you want to go on top of the Grand Canyon, or do you want to drive through the Grand Canyon? I didn't know you could drive through it, but they said there's some place over there where you could drive through the bottom of it or something.
I want bottom and top.
What?
Bottom and top.
That's like 6 and 7?
No, I want bottom and top.
They're probably two different areas. It isn't. It isn't.
Don't always ask me to choose. I want both.
Well, I don't know where exactly it is from.
I want to go to the Alan Lake.
I mean, I've been up to the one in I could take you to the same place, or I could take you to a different place. The one on top is the one where all the tourists go to. It's like the biggest one. But you see, the thing is though, we get out of Vegas, and then if we stay down to Laughlin, if you go over the Grand Canyon and stuff, probably not many people are going out there on Christmas Day or something, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it'd probably be a good day to pay to drive. But I think with the pass from Sequoia, I think the same pass, once you buy the pass for $80-$100, I think then it pays for the trip through Sequoia, but then maybe it pays for the trip in the Grand Canyon. Then every time you go to a park for the rest of my life, I just show them the pass, and then they go, come on in. But then they got a thing too that I'm a disabled veteran.
They always treat you like a special.
A what?
They always treat you like an special.
Well, it's like Linda. When you go to Linda's and you go up to Hamlin. He's dead. His picture's missing. Bring you back to life. Nice. You'd probably sit down and visit with him. Did you see right there? Did you ever see what Frederick did before?
Yeah.
He was in the Air Force and everything.
He was a good person.
He was a good person at one time. Until he got with that girl. Now he's no good anymore.
Yes.
What happened? But if she pissed him off then, and then she was mean enough that he didn't want to be with her for 2 months, and then he got back with her, she could do that shit again too. Look how mean you are. I'm scared to leave you. Huh? You're psycho. Are you psycho? You're getting rid of the zit on your face. Oh, you got some good concealer today. Is that it?
That will be count for a month. Just wait.
See, now it's on. Look, it says grade braking active. Well, then brake. Don't be silly. I thought she was going to help me by braking. We're going to roll it out.
Immigrant guy.
Shall we get going so we can make it up the hill? You want to stop at Vista Point? Probably not.
Yahoo! Aakyat tayo doon sa mataas na bundok. Tara! Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Sabay-sabay tayo aakyat sa bundok.
You go check your brakes?
Why should I?
You don't You have to go bathroom? You think the porta potty stinks? There's one. There's two. Hard to get into them. Somebody had to go down there and shovel walkway. That truck behind us, he never stopped.
There's a lot of work here. You can throw some bread.
You gonna sell your can? Huh? Deposit on it. 10 cents. 10 cents for your empty can. That empty water bottle, 10 cents.
We need to get closer. I wanna get closer right there.
What's it? You live in Roberta?
There's a truck behind us.
They all their bread? Bread all gone?
Still have some more.
You have more? Oh, why'd you throw it out there? Just in case a bird come along that way?
Yes.
Tahoe National Forest.
Birds searching for them.
Do you think if you're just walking through the forest, you get lost? Think that's what happened to people when they went out hunting or went places? They get out someplace and get lost, and then they couldn't find their way back to where they lived and died.
How that happened? In the Philippines, we always find our way back home. That's why we used to bring our dog all the time when we are going to the forest. Because dogs always know how to go back home.
And now you could walk out there half a mile and there, run around in circles out there, and if you had service on your phone, you could just
Search for it.
bring you right back to them. You could probably set it up if you had the car. You could walk out and then it would GPS you back to the car. Huh? How would you do that?
Sit. There's some settings.
Don't you ever get out in the city and type in back where you live? And then it shows you how to get home so you know where you are?
Yeah. There's a settings. Sit in your phone. My bed or my home.
Yeah. How many times you ever got lost in Hong Kong and had to find your way back?
No, not that's because I'm lost, because I don't know where to go.
Can you get lost in Manila?
No?
Because you know Manila?
Yes.
Because you used to live there. You was a party girl. Was you one of them go-go girls
I'm not.
flashing the little titties around?
Yeah.
Is your sister still living in the church?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Huh?
I didn't ask.
Nobody tells you nothing?
I don't want to stress myself, okay?
You stress yourself when you think of your family?
Yes.
How about, you want to talk about Maria? Did you add her back so she can look at your
That's
video?
why I just only thinking about Ralph.
What?
I just only thinking about Ralph and you. I don't care about others.
You didn't connect Marie back?
No. She's still blocked.
Is she still blocked?
Don't treat me if you can't be standing. trying to.
Is this driver younger than you or an old guy? How old is he? About 30?
Do you want me to ask him? This is older, like you.
Is he?
Yeah.
Like me?
Yes.
You think I'm an old guy?
A little bit. What's that? Another 20 minutes for 1 hour. We've been driving for 1 hour.
1 hour?
Yeah.
Time to. Where is it? Can we play cards today?
I'll go with you.
So I don't lose. You should have went to Reno. I could have gone to the back room. High stakes and played the $100 table back there. Might make like $10,000-$20,000. So you do with me. Then I'd have enough to spend it by myself. Huh? And you'd like to walk up to the window and that would give you about $8,000. Huh? I'd like to too. So he just give you $400 or $500. Didn't even think of it. Yeah, you can. Let's say if you're down in Las Vegas or something. Let's say you sit down and go play cards, and let's say it's after midnight, right? And you buy $1,000 worth of chips, and then you buy another $2,000 worth of chips, and then you cash out like, well, let's say you bought $3,000 worth of chips, and then you played, you lost them, but then you bought another 1,000, you had like 4,000 in, and then you won your money back. So now you got, let's say you won 3,500 back. So you got 3,500 back, and then the next night you go in and buy $2,000 worth of chips. Well, they count the 4,000 you lost, and then the $3,500, and then the 2,000 you bought, and then they go like, you know, you're spending over $10,000 over a 24-hour period, and if you spend over $10,000 in transactions over a 24-hour period, they're supposed to report you to the government like you got illegal money or something, and because they'll pull you off to the side and then go like, here, you know, you're getting pretty near the mark here of being here to fill out the paperwork for. And like, yeah, well, fuck yeah, I lost it and I fucking won it back. You fucking break even. And you go, well, you bought 3,500, you lost it, and then you won it back. So that's $7,000. That ain't $7,000. It's fucking nothing. I had 3,500, I lost it, I won it back, and now I got my 3,500. There's no fucking transaction. He goes, well, yeah, well, that's 7,000. So if you did that twice in one day. And then he was explaining it to another guy, and I tried to tell him too that, you know, that's kind of like bullshit because nothing fucking changed hands much. And he goes like, you know, I used to have a rule that to get 15,000 points to be a diamond member, you had to spend an average of, in transactions going back and forth, you had to have transactions going back and forth or bet enough to equal a certain amount of money. So for like, it was like, so if you needed 15,000 points, so every $1,000 was worth, every 1,000 points is worth about $4,000 worth of transactions. That means $4,000 going back and forth across the table, or winning or play. How much you actually bet and everything over the night. So back there at Circus, that, and you say like I'm down $300. Do you know how many points I moved on the card? I moved like 12,000 across the table of me playing was close to $5,000. When you sit there playing $50 bets hand after hand after hand, and you figure you lost $300, that means you lost 6 more bets than you won over lots of cards. And they maybe won 5 or 6 hands different than I didn't, or I didn't bet enough at certain times, or the light mistakes you make or something, because you can't be perfect all the time.
Yes, you are.
Well, no, what happened last night was, like, I'm sitting there, he's got a crap card, so, and I'm playing free bet, and I have my money, and then I have all these extra coins where I get free money, and then instead of it busted, he makes a hand, and instead of giving me a good card, a face card, like 6 and 7 times in a row, I'd get a 5 instead of a 10.
Slow down.
And then he'd take all my money.
Slow down. It's gone.
And then, and then guys go, that's some fucking bullshit. Give the guy some...
If you only listened to me last night.
What?
If you only listened to me.
No, I'm here to play. I'm not here to stay home. I'm here to play. I'll play every night if I can, but I'm here to play.
But you always lose if you're not with me.
Not always.
Because you sent me back home.
Because what?
I said last night I want to stay, but you sent me back home.
You want to stay where?
With you.
You said you wanted to stay out with me and gamble all night, but I forced you to go home?
Yes.
And that's why I lost my money?
Yes.
Quit lying. Quit lying. I'll drag you out. You're going to sit there with me. Yeah, you're going to we have to get about 5 beers in you. You're going, fucking bet it. Fuck it, let's take the money. Hey, let's party, everybody. Is that what you want to do?
Oh.
Christ, me, fuck, Jesus, who fucking turned her on? Huh? God, I don't want you around if I start.
Because you always want me to stay in the hotel.
You get bored. You gotta.
You always want to lock me up in the hotel. That's all what you want to do all the time to me.
Well,
Because you want to be alone, right?
Yeah, I just can't. Tired of you. I have to get away from you.
Yeah.
Is that what you thought? You're up there playing on the computer.
I fell asleep in front of the computer.
Solitary drinking. Who knows what else you're doing?
I don't know. I'm just happy being alone.
We probably touching your pee-pee.
Yeah, but see, I'm recording. Don't say nasty words while I'm recording.
You want to go climb this now?
That's not a snow.
It's moss.
I don't want.
What'd you
That's
say?
not interesting.
I don't think you can hear. Can you hear?
Again,
Are you deaf?
you are.
Yeah, I can't hear shit. My ears are hurt. How about yours?
I think you need shovel to clean your ears.
I need to chew some bubble gum.
You want me to take the shovel for you?
What?
You want me to take the shovel for you?
Shovel?
Yeah.
What do you do with the shovel? Dig me a grave?
Dig your ears.
Hit me in the head with the shovel?
Dig your ears. Oh my god.
What?
This is the trouble while we are in the mall.
What? You need some air?
Nobody knows.
What? What are you saying? That's why I don't come out to the mountains. Does it when I fly in the airplane too. You don't get it on an airplane?
No, it's happening.
You want me to take you back up on top so you can hear again? The higher you go, the better it is.
How many hours
How many hours for what?
to drive?
Today?
Yes.
What?
5 hours? 5 hours? 6 hours?
No, 3 to Golden Gate Bridge, and then an hour or two, and then do stuff, and
3 hours until
then you got to drive out of there.
then we're going to the hotel.
You can't really stay up there. You gotta.
So from Nevada to California, 3 hours.
What?
From Nevada to California, 3 hours away.
3 hours away?
Okay.
Are you sure?
Is it or not?
What? The Golden Gate Bridge?
Yes.
No.
How
Does
many
this look like the
hours?
Golden Gate Bridge?
How many hours then?
I don't know. Where's McDonald's?
Right here, the right side.
Well, why didn't you say so? Huh?
So, kukuha lang kami ng pagkain namin, then drive ulit kami. Siya pala, kasi hindi ako nagpe-drive.
You wanna go bathroom or anything? You wanna stay
I
here?
wanna use bathroom in the field.
Okay.
The field is a big bathroom.
Oh.
Ito na ang gamit namin, no? Yan. Pati mga stuffed toys ko, dala-dala ko. Yan. So, andun yung box. May box kami dyan. Dyan yung mga damit namin sa box sa ilalim. Then, ito yung trolley na ginagamit namin. Pagpapunta kami ng hotel, nililipat namin dyan kung ano yung mga isusuot namin. Yung pula dyan. Yung ginagadaan para ilipat yung mga gamit namin. Tapos, may collar din kami doon sa trailer. Doon sa... Ay, teka. Labas ako, pakita ko. Ba naman kasi itong katabi naming sasakyan. Yeah. Lalabas tayo. namin. Ayan. So, yan. Dito yung maruming damit namin. Tapos yung cooler, dito yung mga inumin namin para magmatiling malamig. Ayun yung panlaro ng golf. Ewan ko kasi gusto yata ng asawa ko mag-golf.
You know, like,
McDonald's everywhere. Ay, tayo dito. Pag nakita natin ang pangalan ko. Ang malapit na po natin pala yung sarili. May blanket ako kasi malamig dito sa loob ng sasakyan. Yan. Tara. Be. Emoji. Then, kasi namili kami ng napunta ako sa sa Filipino store. Ito. Yan, may stick ako. Tapos, asan pa yung ibang binili kong pagkain? Saan man nila kong asawa ko? Then, pwede din akong white rabbit. See? White rabbit. Yan. And then, pwede din akong flower tips. Hindi lang ako sabi ng tali ng buko kasi laging nawawala yung mga tali ng buko. Tapos binila niya rin ako ng paborito kong candy. Yan. Yan, hintayin lang namin. Tapos tuloy na ulit kami. Saan na yung wet tissue? Kain. Sabi ng asawa ko, bakit daw isa lang ang binili ko? Gusto ko rin kasi niya. May lalaki tumayo sa harapan ko. Yan. Nagmumuni-muni. May aso palang dala. Kala ko nagmumuni-muni. May aso pala siya. Bye!